There we go. We're live on
Can
YouTube
you
and
hear
Twitch.
me?
Oh yeah, on YouTube and Twitch we're live, and we are now recording. Hopefully, it comes out good.
Should.
Yeah, my dogs are barking like crazy. I don't know why.
It's Friday.
Yeah, shoot. I just walked. We just got a new. We're getting a new fence. I'm stuttering now. I walked Harley, and someone was walking their Doberman down the street. And Harley, she don't do well with other dogs other than Yogi. She wanted to kill this damn Doberman. I'm like, oh boy. I'm like, she was choking herself out. She couldn't even bark. That's how bad she wanted to kill this dog. And I'm going, okay, calm down, calm down, calm down. Let me get this. I have to take down. We are live on YouTube and Twitch, of course, and this will be available next Sunday. I don't know. We're only gonna do half the topics like we did last time. That came out nice. Big thank you to everyone that listened. We got, I think, 8 plays on the premiere.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's actually pretty good for a week. Like usually our stuff it's like, oh, well, 3 plays, 10
Yeah.
plays. It's so sporadic.
Remember when we got excited when people from Germany were listening to our podcast? We're like, yes, yes.
They're just like, what is this? Was ist das? Yes. Yeah,
These
it was
stupid Americans.
yeah. What is this Snyder cut? That's Oh god. That was the funniest thing. Well, let's get started. We got a little bit to talk about. I think we're gonna cut down the movie stuff. But last episode we didn't even get into this because we had to cut it short. We're gonna talk about Flashback, and this is about it. Um, Movies watched over the hiatus for the first time. I watched Heat, Strange Days, and it's so funny. I ended up watching Killer Bean, and out of all 3 of those movies, I loved Killer Bean the most.
Oh no, it's the killer bean.
Where is Killer Bean? We put him in jail. Hi-ya! Knock the fuck out of dude. There was some great physics in that movie, actually. But yeah, I first time ever watching Strange Days. I did not expect that good of a story. Like, oh my god, very well done. Catherine Bigelow and James Cameron, they were definitely a power couple when it came to making that movie. It's a shame it bombed, though.
That's how critics work.
Yeah, it was so funny when I saw it, the whole recording thing and all that. I'm like, up, I see where Cyberpunk got the brain dance shit from. Like I knew exactly what that was. It was a very good performance from Tom Sizemore. I should have expected him to be the bad guy, one of the bad guys, and that was the one movie he had talked about on Opie and Anthony where basically like him and Michael Wincott, they kind of had a falling out because Michael Wincott's a method actor and he played this slimy character, and the way he got into the character was like Tom Sizemore walked into his house and there's just pornography playing 24/7 on the TVs. And he's like, what's all this? He goes, what are you, some kind of Puritan? He goes, it's 10 in the morning.
Yeah, their neighbors are just hearing, yeah.
Oh my god. That was it was a very well done movie. And first time ever, I watched Heat in its entirety.
That's you're behind.
I know. I loved it. They have the director's cut on YouTube. Like on YouTube movies, they have the director's cut, and it's so well done. Like I've seen scenes from it. I've seen the heist scene. I've seen the iconic Al Pacino moment. It was such a very well done movie, and of course, I'm like basically preaching to the choir. I loved it, and I have it around here somewhere. Like it's downstairs in that massive library of movies.
Jeez, you think you have a massive library of movies?
Shoot, we were collecting DVDs when they first came out. I think our first DVD was, I think we said this, Godzilla versus King Kong. They're very original. But
Yeah, we have the VHS copy, the DVD, and the Blu-ray.
I think yeah, we have the DVD and my dad got the Blu-ray and it came with like Godzilla King of the Monsters, Godzilla and Son,
Yeah.
Adventures of Godzilla, all the different little show us movies. Oh my
Mhm.
god. Yeah, it was cool seeing that all those different movies. I think what I rewatched Dark Crystal and I'm like, "Oh, it's a shame they canceled the show."
Well, people were getting upset about it for some reason.
Well, the thing was it was pretty dark for a kid show.
Oh, well.
Like Skek
Gravity Falls, SpongeBob, all those aren't.
oh, the one scene, Skekmal, he just grabs a Gelfling and just throws his ass off a cliff like it's a piece of trash. I was like, "Jesus Christ."
Just hear it in the background. Ah.
Yeah, exactly, and they go to he's like, "Ah!" It was very well done, and of course, they have a scene in Dark Crystal: Age of Resistance where a Skeksis, like, she gets hit with all this dark energy, and she goes, "It wasn't that bad," and then just explodes. I was like, "Jesus Christ, this is brutal." But yeah, it was. I have watched a lot of good movies over the thing. Have you seen anything?
No, I just watched Halloween Ends.
How'd you like it?
I loved it.
See, it was a
I
good
also,
movie.
I like the flashback scenes a lot.
Yeah, yeah, it was a good. That was a good movie. Like people are now starting to go like, I think we were a little too hard on this. Like
And
I
and
understand where people were coming from though.
and the intro with the pumpkins like splitting open in another pumpkin and splitting open another. I love that. That was
Uh,
awesome.
the intro, that kid plummeting to his death.
Oh,
Just
that was brutal.
oh, that's how I was. I'm like, oh shit, that was so brutal. And he didn't even mean to do it. Like I think people were expecting it to just be like again, like Batman v Superman, just Laurie Strode versus Michael Myers, and just do all that. It's like they're two elderly people. Like,
Yeah,
what the
but
hell?
for two elderly people, they put a good fight scene.
Yeah, and it was all about just like overcoming the evil, even though it was still consuming people. Like I already saw like someone had put this was earlier this week. Someone had put I gotta make sure I get the soundboard again. Um, what's everyone's honest opinion about Corey Cunningham? I said, he should have survived and been the next Shape.
Yeah,
So someone made a great mask for that too.
just don't have it. Let it have blonde hair.
No, it looks like the Scarecrow mask. Oh shit.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's great. It's like a Scarecrow version of Michael Myers mask. That would have been great, and like have it where he's like a guardian to Allison, so he's just haunting Chicago. Anyone that crosses her, he kills them.
Oh, that's just like a pure Chicagoan. You can't kill those. You're like, you fucking stab me, you fucking prick.
This is what happens when a unstoppable object meets an immovable object.
When I get done with my beer, you're done for.
Yeah, it was such a cool thing. Like, oh, the funniest thing about Strange Days was like I remember one scene I told you about this, and like
Mhm.
I was too young for this movie when it first came out. My sisters were watching it, and it's a scene where Angela Bassett's she just pepper sprays a Rottweiler, and the Rottweiler just runs away, and I'm just like, this is cool. Why is she spray the dog? My sister's like, all right, go watch Willow. Get out of here.
Go watch Pokemon.
Yeah, Power Rangers is on. I think Rita made a better monster. Go ahead. Oh god. It was such a cool thing. Let's see. Basically, when I did that whole rest in peace thing for Tom Sizemore, I basically watched all 4 movies that I had put in the picture. Like Heat, The Relic, not American Psycho. What's that movie? Natural Born Killers. There it is. And what's the last one that you watched it? Strange Days. Damn. I'm just talking about it. I'm getting old.
No, you're just getting dumb.
Yeah. I'll settle with that. I've had some dumb moments.
I think we all had our DPD moments.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Oh yeah, I also watched another Tom Sizemore movie, Red.
Oh wow, you haven't seen that?
No, that's the one it's with Brian Cox and who was it, Kyle Gallner and Tom Sizemore as well. That's the one. It was so sad. All he wanted was just like some kind of payment for the fact that this dude's son killed his dog.
And he doesn't.
No, dude ends up losing both his kids. He gets shot. And Brian Cox
He's just like Jim Carrey with the arrows in his knee.
that was the most worst part. Most worst. Wow. That was the worst part though. He just grabs Tom Sizemore. He goes, "Look at what you've done. You lost 2 sons, and all you had to do was give me an apology and get me something for my dog. That's all you want. That's all you had to do. Instead, you chased me off the road." I'm like, oh my God. Brian Cox was great in that. And you could tell, like, this was Tom Sizemore definitely hamming it up. But it was a very good movie in the fact that he did all this stuff and this guy got away with it, but he's like, you know what? It went too far. I'm just gonna live my life. And then the reporter that he was talking to, she gives him a dog, and he goes, I don't want the dog. He's like, all right. It was a pretty good movie, very underrated, and that's basically it when it comes to the movies that we watched. I think I did rewatch, of course, you know, the anniversary. I did rewatch Zack Snyder's Justice League and all that. We talked about that. That's it. I love that movie.
You love him.
Senpai, notice me. Oh, we're laughing too hard.
Senpai?
Oh shit. All right, let's get to some other stuff. Flashback Weekend, as we just mentioned. Yeah, it's looking good. It's looking very good. Tickets are already on sale. Let's see. I'm gonna pull it up. Might freeze for a second. But Flashback. There we go. Good group of guests this year. August 4th to the 6th. Got that right. Good.
So we're going in August?
Do the share. Yes.
Okay.
What the fuck are they doing here? Oh. Entire screen. I'm like, what? Oh, there it is. Ta-da!
You know what would be really funny? If Flashbacks brought all the cast and members from the Stab movies instead of Scream.
That'd be funny as hell. What the hell? Why is there a Capital One link here? They gotta fix their shit. I love that button. All right, so here we are. Let's see where the guests are. Wait, I just skipped it, didn't I? Here it is. Guests. I found out from speaking of Scream, first person, Skeet Ulrich.
Yeah.
Rose McGowan. Jamie Kennedy.
Yep.
Waddle, who played Ghostface.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of like a charm reunion. What the fuck? Okay. Now a thing from Hasbro. Okay, I get it.
You want to buy more toys?
You know how Come back to us. Or sending the Pinkertons after you. We'll talk about that later. Dick Warlock. You know, I actually laughed at that. I'm like, his actual name is Dick Warlock? I was so in shock. Okay, we got the car from Alan Haworth. Okay, so he's doing an actual like video thing, a concert thing for it's different music from Halloween 2 and Christine. Of course, Kane
Oh,
Hodder.
yeah, he's always there.
Damn near. And of course, for redemption time, Joe Bob Briggs and Darcy the Mail Girl. I'll have money this time. Oh my goodness. And we got who is this? Aaron Armstrong. He played Michael Myers in Halloween Kills in the flashback scene.
Mm-hmm.
We got Damian Leone. We got David Howard Thornton. We got Lauren
Hey.
Lavera.
Hey.
We have Elliot Fulham,
Oh, okay.
Amelia McLean.
Oh, so they're just bringing out the new cast members from part 2.
Oh yeah, Leah Voicey, Alexandra Paul from Christine, William
I'm
Ostrander from Christine.
not gonna lie,
They are big.
like, when I watched that Christine movie when I was younger, I sort of had a crush on her. She was cute.
Who Alexandra Paul? Oh yeah, I can see it. She actually aged
Like,
pretty
she was
well in that picture.
right? And she's not, like, a skeleton or anything like half of these celebrities with their Botox and
Oh,
stuff.
like what's her name? That played in He-Man as Evil Lynn. She was at the Days of Dead that like we first went to. And we were
Mhm.
both like, "Ee, man, she did not age well."
Let's go to the other booth.
Malcolm Daenerys. Yeah, she was like right by I think Sid Haig at the time too.
Yeah.
Uh, Malcolm Daenerys, Stephen Tash. Damn, the car's gonna be there. Christine, the
Not
car
the
is gonna be.
actual car, because that's probably owned by the producer or whatever.
Yeah, they're so close to getting John Carpenter to be there. Like this is like straight up like all of these cast members are from John Carpenter movies.
Mhm.
And we got from Barbarian, Matthew Patrick Davis, who played the mother. You know how that movie was so fucked up. And then I think, of course, Full Moon Productions will be there with their DVDs because the animatronics artist, Tom Devlin, will be there as well.
That's the one where I said, "Oh, look at the porno movies."
Yeah. They did a lot of they done a lot of erotica and all that. Let's see, let's get out of here. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. This next time around, I'm definitely gonna buy some Full Moon stuff, at least some Moonbeam stuff, because I would love to have Prehysteria on Blu-ray. That was one of
No,
my
don't
favorite.
lie, you're gonna buy a porno.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy No, you know which one I actually wanted to see, and it was like one of the more it was one of the ones like from like the 90s. What's it called? It was called like Meridian or something like that. It was like their erotic version of Beauty and the Beast, and it looked actually decent. Like all the other ones, it's just like, okay, yeah, there's titties in here. That's basically it.
It doesn't help your case, bro.
Yeah, I know. The last Evil Bong, there was like so many models in it, and I recognize like Darcy's in it.
Yep.
She's she's the hostess of the restaurant, and I saw Dare Taylor, who's a model I follow. She was in it. She's actually gonna be in a lot more movies. She's been doing a lot of movie stuff. It was so funny just seeing that. I'm like, really? Full Moon? I still stand by the thing though. When it came to all their like junky horror movies from now, I'm like, okay, someone needs to just buy Puppet Master and Demonic Toys from them. They're just they're digging to the core.
And Evil Bong.
Yeah, they're digging to the core with the stories and whatnot. It was one thing that I'm just like, yeah, they need to get rid of some of this stuff. But I would definitely I think they have Dragon World on Blu-ray. That was my shit.
You talking about the cartoon?
No, it was a movie. What's
Oh,
his
I
name?
was thinking of Dragon Tales. I was like, "What?"
I think who was it? I think his name is Cortland Mead. He played in Little Rascals. He's the
Oh,
he's the main character, and he captures a baby dragon, and then it jumps like I think what 10, 20 years. Him and the dragon, like they're best friends and all that, and the dragon's big as hell. Like that was a great one. Prehysteria, that's the one thing that actually made me a fan of Full Moon. The pygmy dinosaurs raised by a dog. That was the funniest part.
that's something straight up from the 90s.
Yeah, the T-Rex is named Elvis. The pterosaur is named Madonna. Yeah, all of them were like rock and pop names. What was they had a few other ones. They had a Styracosaurus in there. They had a Stegosaurus. They had a Brachiosaurus. Yeah, it was just this group of dinosaurs that were just messing with people.
I
Like they're
remember cartoon movie, it's like these dinosaurs were rock stars or something.
oh no, I think I know what you're talking about. Is it We're Back a Dinosaur Story?
I think so.
Yeah, roll back the rock to the dawn of time. Yeah. I know the song.
That's sad that you know the song and I don't.
I watched it so many times. That was a dark ass movie at one moment.
It was.
Yeah, them the kids going to the circus and dude's just like, fear is how you get everyone. I'm like, what? How did Scarecrow from Batman end up in here? Oh man, it was such a funny thing. So that was Flashback's list. Oh, there was another movie I watched.
Hmm.
Let's get back to this real quick. Threads. And dude, if every time a YouTuber says they watch the scariest fucking movie in
It's
their
bullshit.
life, yeah, it's such bullshit. Like it was a bleak movie. I'm not gonna knock it. It's a great cautionary tale to what
Mhm.
could happen during like a nuclear fallout, and like they showed it pretty well. It's a nice like mockumentary kind of thing, and it ends horrendously. But I was just like, okay, yeah, I played Fallout. I'm desensitized by this. Like food is currency after the nuclear fallout and all that. I'm just going, y'all couldn't get caps. That's how it was still good. It's not the scariest thing though. Like there's
Right.
much scarier nuclear movies out there.
Not even movies. I remember from Twilight Zone, the guy who survived a nuclear bomb or something, and he was the only person in the world. Like
Oh
that
yeah.
was more scarier than that.
Yeah. And his glasses broke.
Mhm.
Couldn't read the
My
book.
glasses. I
It's
can't
not
read
fair.
anything without my glasses.
It's not fair. There was time now.
You just stepped into the world of the Twilight Zone.
Oh man, that was that yeah, Threads was another one. It was good, but whenever I see someone go like, "Oh, this was the scariest thing. Horror movies don't do it for me." I'm like, "Well, that tells me that you ain't ever seen like Cannibal Holocaust, a Serbian film." Uh
Hell,
you know,
even Shrooms was scary.
yeah, there's a lot of good scary stuff, but Threads? Like Threads was cool. Like they could have done more, but I know for a fact it was done by BBC. It didn't have a budget like it should have. Like if they were to remake it now with an actual budget and actually really dig into it, it would basically be the best Fallout movie ever.
Uh, Not to get off the rail or anything, but like that channel should really change their name.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Let's see. I think we got one viewer. I think that's Dietrich on YouTube. It could be. I'm not sure. But yeah, I gotta get ready to go on my trip. There we go.
Oh yeah, you're going on a trip on your favorite rocket ship.
Yeah. I actually did a funny thing. Like the week that we were supposed to get on, I had to go all the way out to where is it? Damn, where was I going? Damn, I have drawn a blank. That's how bored and tired I was. Here, I'll just pull it up. I
You
went
were
all the way
probably
out.
just like driving. You're like, if I crash this right now, I'll be more excited about life.
I almost got hit too. Oh my god. Dude, just like they were turning all this guy just started getting in my lane. I'm like, what the fuck? I was so pissed. Here, I went to I sent it to you too, because I was like, dude, I am so tired. Let's see. I went to Carol Stream, yeah. I had to go out to
Carol
Carol.
Stream?
Yeah.
Who the fuck is Carol, and
Carol.
why is she streaming?
Oof. 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 Where's my car crash? There it is.
0.0.
Carol Stream. But yeah, I went out to Carol Stream for some stuff. Oh my god, I was so fucking tired. But then the next day you were like, dude, I'm so tired. I'm like, don't worry about it. I was
I
like,
know
okay.
you responded so quick. I was like, oh damn, I guess he feels the same way or something.
Oh, and before Carol Stream, I ran 18 miles too. I ain't ran 18 miles since 2017.
Estúpido.
Dude. I felt accomplished, but I'm just like,
I feel accomplished, but I can't feel my legs.
yeah. And when I'm headed back from Carol Stream, I'm getting a text. Where are you? I'm like, I'm going on a trip in my favorite piece of shit. Blowing through stop signs. I want to die.
I would have been like, well, I'm either going on the highway to hell or the stairway to heaven. I don't know which one yet.
When I got message back, stop it. But yeah, I made sure everything was set up, at least for now. Because we got more stuff real quick. The great Twitter verification war is upon us.
Oh, no.
So last week, everyone lost their Twitter verification, all the celebrities, all the YouTubers. I saw Ethan Klein. He was so mad, but he had to fake like he wasn't mad.
Dude, do you know how much it is to like own a verification thing
Eight
for a
dollars.
year?
$8, and then like that's a
For a
month.
year, it's 138.
Yeah, for a month it's like what 16? No, yeah, for a month it's $8. Then it goes to 138 for a year. Yeah, that's and you're not getting shit with it because you still get shadow banned.
Right?
And I've roasted like at least 2 people over their Twitter verifications. Like one guy actually put, I didn't just buy Twitter Blue. I bought I bought freedom of speech. I said, if you have to buy freedom of speech, it's not free, dummy.
Right? The whole reason of freedom of speech is it's free to
Yeah.
speak your mind.
Yeah. And another guy, he goes, why isn't it okay to pay for Netflix and Amazon and Spotify? I'm like, they're actually giving us stuff, movies, music, anything you can buy from Amazon.
Games.
Yeah. I love the explosion button. Like I
No, you're
just
gonna fuck that button up so much it's not gonna work.
gonna get a new one.
And yeah, you're gonna give me the old shitty one. I'll be like, oh, I'll make it work.
So, and
I
the
mean,
funny
like seriously, like you have a fancy microphone. I have this over my microphone to make it not echo anymore. It's a fucking sock.
wait, I gotta send you the boom thing because remember this ain't even the original mic for this thing.
I would prefer a boom. Like I love this mic and all that. Like it has good quality sound to it.
Here,
It's just like it's a pain in the butt, and I got nowhere to put my arms.
I'm gonna send you a link real quick because I'm actually thinking of getting more of these, at least for when we start doing live stuff here while I'm working down there. Here, I'm gonna send it to you. And it's USB also.
Ooh, fancy.
Yeah. Here, let me send it real quick. Where is the share button?
The one thing I need is oil, just in case if it starts squeaking, because I don't want to hear ear.
Yeah, it should be fine. Here, I'm gonna send it.
Yeah, it should be fine. I have 2 cats that like to crawl around on my desktop and
Oh,
shit. So
yeah, that'll do it. Yeah, that'll do it. Yeah, to get some WD-40. Another
I feel
cool.
like a mechanic.
The Home Depot music starts playing.
If you need a truck, you go to Ford.
I just sent it to you. I'm gonna get some of these also. Toner's pretty good. I was gonna Toner. Tomar from Oni Play. What? Well, yeah. So the Twitter verification, and the thing about it, and it's so funny. Elon Musk, he started paying for different celebrities. He paid for Stephen King, LeBron James, and a few others.
You pay for people who can afford it, like a bag of groceries, but you won't pay for the people who can't afford it.
You know how cool that'd be? He just goes, "Hey, I'm gonna pay for this person and that person." People, just normal people. They're like, "Okay, I don't want it, but all right."
No, just be like, if I was him, I'd be like, hey, if you want this thing, I'll pay it for you. If not, I'll just go to the next person.
Yeah. Yeah, that would have been a better idea. But, as it stands though, I saw people are slamming Stephen King because he doesn't want it. And I'm just like, okay, you're just pointing out the fact that the only people that have this verification are just a bunch of cunts. And that's the thing that gets me about it. That was fucking smooth, wasn't it?
I just want one thing to say. Who rules the world? Cunts.
Oh god. It was so funny. I'm just seeing all these people just doing that sanctimonious cope. I think was it one of the guitarists from Nirvana, he doesn't even have it, and he's still getting more, he's getting more interaction from people and all that. And some guy with a verification mark is like, how come he's getting it, but I'm not? I have the check mark. And it's like, you're not famous. What the fuck? You're paying
Just a
for
blue
it.
dot.
Yeah. It's just a blue check mark. What the hell?
Check mark, blue dot, whatever.
Yeah, it's so funny. This whole thing, it's Twitter's going so downhill faster now. It's about to die, and everyone's gonna be like, what about Hive?
It's becoming Reddit.
Yeah, it really is. I just did a thing. I got more interactions for a fucking Pinkerton joke than some of these guys do. I'm like, holy shit, I hope y'all know this is a joke. I'm not actually afraid of these guys.
They just appear to your doorstep and you're like, okay, who wants to fight first?
Yeah. Speaking of words, let's talk about this. Wizards of the Coast, owned by Hasbro.
It sounds like a gang.
Yeah.
Wizard of the Coast? Wizard Side?
Yeah, Wizards of the Coast. They own Magic the Gathering, Dungeons and Dragons, and I think another board game. And they, one of the guys that actually he does work with them, he's actually sponsored by them. He ended up with their newest card pack that don't come out till May 5th. And Hasbro actually hired fucking Pinkertons to take it back. The actual Pinkerton security group. That was earlier this week. And the thing is, Pinkertons, they're union busters. They were union busters for a while.
Hey, I'm all down for a union, but if unions like that, I'm like, nah, that's like the Spanish Inquisition or whatever they are.
They were they were the precursors to the FBI, but they were just too out. There's no checks and balances like with the FBI.
FBI, open up.
Yeah. Says just a bunch of guys going Pinkertons. When I heard that, I was like,
Pinkerton.
I was like, Pinkertons? It's 2023. What the hell?
Is that something you put on your sandwich?
I was like, I thought these guys were gone. Because they actually had like Congress and all that way back when the Pinkertons were big. They actually have a bill called the Anti-Pinkerton Bill.
You know what the Pinkertons are nowadays?
They're secure.
Remember in SpongeBob those little fish that go meep, meep,
Yeah,
meep, meep, meep.
they're hired goons. That's what they are. Hasbro really went. You know, I got them goons. So I had made a joke. I can't believe it actually got like 5 likes. I was just like, what?
So is like 6ix9ine part of that or
I don't.
something? Because he likes his protection too.
Oh no, I think the Pinkertons actually beat his ass. No.
That would be hilarious.
Oh my god. Lee Pinkerton just goes, teach a man how to squabble. So I put
Give me your rainbow skin hair, boy.
600 views. Damn. I put on here, I'm scared to order this now because what if it comes to my house early? I don't need Pinkerton showing.
How'd you get this before me, boo?
So Hasbro is taking an L. I think I'm like sinking because of this damn chair. Hold on. No, I'm sinking even more. Hold on. Oh, who's this? Oh, surprise. Don't shush. Ta-da!
Surprise, motherfucker.
I made it, guys.
That's a better audio.
Yeah.
I
Dietrich is
was
here
waiting
with
for one
me.
of your buttons to go off where you made a little Shazam noise or something.
Oh, the explosion. All right, just for you, I'll just do this.
You lied. You said it was going to be able to stream off my phone.
It should be able to. That's how we got my brother on. You got to actually go to the site and then do it.
Too late now. I have 10 minutes after I was trying to go on for half an hour on my phone.
Oh no!
So
That's how I
10
got.
minutes
That's how.
I got 10
Yeah,
minutes
that's
and
how
then
we-
I have to help out my wife. So that's why I was like, oh, surprise the guys. I had to see the
I
Pinkertons over
gotta
here.
help the wife like always.
Hey, we got Stinky Pinky over there with the glasses in the dark.
Hey, he's being a better husband than Steve Crowder.
Hey, I'm a better...
I think anybody could be a better husband than him.
My wife's a better babysitter than Casey Anthony.
Oh, oh boy, that's spicy. Oh my god.
Yeah, here I am back at it in less than a minute, dropping bombs.
Everyone that listens.
What's going on, fellas?
See, this is a spice that we needed.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Look
Oh.
look at the emo kid back there in the glasses, and look at you. Used
It's
to
not a
have so
phase,
much
okay?
brightness.
God. Evil's coming back. Shut up.
Not a phase. It's not a phase.
Listen, Fall Out Boy's coming back to Chicago, and you should know that.
We're all going down, sugar.
Oh my god. I just saw MCR the other day.
What are you sipping on? Zimas over there? What is that?
Jack Daniel's lemonade.
Oh shit, that's new stuff, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, they came out with a new one.
Oh, wait.
What's the other whiskey or something like that? They came out with a new one. It was
Oh.
some Jim Beam came out with a new one.
Yeah, I got this, I think, last year, and I just started sipping on it. Like everyone else, like I had bought a 6-pack just for me. Everyone else just like grabbed one from it. I'm like, the fuck? That was pissed. Like I thought I had like one.
Have you guys tried those new Monster alcohol drinks?
No, I want to though.
Last time I had like an energy drink that had freaking alcohol in it, I ended up yakking.
Bro,
that was probably a Four Loko.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, college. Yeah.
Four Lokos were the bomb for me. Every like summer night, I'm just like, I'm thirsty. I need a Four Loko.
Well, then they changed the ingredients because it was a blackout in a can. Then they had to change the ingredients because you'd literally piss in your vehicle and start your car.
Yeah.
I never blacked out.
So much sugared alcohol. Meant for, yeah. So and then it was like the prohibition of Four Lokos, and they took them all off the shelves. And Remade it. Sibby, I feel like you should hook up like sound effects to the lights in your room and be so much more effects. Be so dope.
How funny
Here,
was
I got
that?
it. Wow, 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 wow.
Welcome to the
You
meditation.
look like Monica Lewinsky under Bill Clinton's desk right there. Wow.
Oh,
Hey, better blowjobs than no jobs. That's what Bill Clinton said.
holy shit.
God.
Oh, man. Damn, I forgot.
City, you got such a nice mic setup and everything. Like,
Yeah.
look at us. We're just on our laptops or whatever.
Yeah, I got
I'm on my laptop too. I
sock on my mic to make it sound better.
I don't know where that sock's been. I don't know where that sock's been. You were
No,
just
don't worry. It's a clean sock.
Yeah, it's fresh.
Mom, what'd you do with my sock?
Yeah, you know what the funniest thing? Like, I'm on my laptop and it comes with a built-in camera. The camera took a shit last year. I had to go to Best Buy and buy a new one.
How's the camera take a shit?
I have no idea. Like, the coding in it apparently just like it stopped in the laptop. I just went, "Are you fucking kidding me?" Like, I was pissed.
Man. Well, you guys
Sounds like the
continue
government was
going
just
on your
tired
shows.
of looking at your ugly ass or something. Turn it off.
They're like, "Oh, great, he's streaming again. All right."
Yeah.
We gotta hear
FBI 's
this
like, we don't
shit
need to deal
again
with
about
him.
Zack
Nothing to worry
Snyder.
about here.
Meanwhile, I'm
Hey,
trying
Eric,
to
now
make
that
napalm.
Sibby's got his camera all hooked up and nice, now we could swat him.
Oh shit! No, my dogs.
Oh, don't worry. Your dogs will be fine.
Oh shit! Tell that to the SWAT team.
All right, I got 5 minutes, but I don't know if you guys already have the subjects talked about. Did anybody see the Twisted Metal teaser?
I have that. I don't think I have that ready, but I did.
Have
see
you,
it.
Eric? Look like you haven't seen it yet.
Like I
No,
showed him.
I have not. It looked like just the poster of it looked iffy to me. I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, it had a Rage 2 vibe because of the damn pink smoke coming.
Yeah.
And
Wait,
I
you
saw
didn't? Did you see it, Sibby, or no?
Oh yeah, I saw the teaser for it. I'm like, okay, that's cool. Then they showed Sweet
The
Tooth.
clown.
Yeah, they showed Sweet Tooth. I was just like, oh shit, that's great. And I think we had talked about this when we first found out the news. Because we were like, oh, I wonder if they're going to get like Samoa Joe or someone like that to play him because we can't see Will Arnett as that. Samoa Joe is fucking Sweet Tooth.
I'm just nervous that Peacock's making it because I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
come on, HBO.
Well, they just need to pay us because we gave them the idea. So where's our cut?
Yeah, what the hell? Give us a little of that bag. Come on.
Sony's trying to get Crash Bandicoot on ever since Mario Brothers movie did really well.
Yeah. You know, it's so funny.
What were you gonna say?
Well, the funny thing about it, like John Leguizamo's still going on about Mario Brothers. He's like, oh, I'll go in if they have more inclusivity. I'm like, dude, you'll be in Super Smash Brothers as Star Fox, and you'll still be clamoring about inclusivity. Come on now.
Watch them bitch about the Zelda movie that'll be coming out.
Yeah. Why aren't there any Puerto Ricans in it? We're not supposed to be in it. Let them take on Ganondorf.
What the fuck? I played the games and I don't remember that. Okay.
You couldn't see them. You couldn't see.
They were in the bush.
We were the water people. Oh god. It was when I saw that, I'm like, oh boy. But it's already made like 900 million worldwide. I'd be like, you know what? My movie was shit when we did it. This is great. John Leguizamo's an idiot when it comes to this.
Did you guys see it yet or no?
Bits and pieces for me, like TikTok's been these people on TikTok, they really are quick at spoiling this shit.
Oh man. I watched it, but I was really hoping Yoshi would be more in it, and he's literally a split second. And I was just
yeah. Nice reference too to Godzilla 1998, by the way. In the sewer, little egg there, and you just hear Yoshi. I'm like, long.
That was really good. That was really good.
Oh, it was just what the fuck?
That was just perfect. Oh man, let's see. Oh, let's see. Let's go to this. I've been writing up the whole Tenebris thing, and I'm booked for June now.
Okay.
Like I have 7 episodes. Like I think 4 in May and 3 in June.
Holy shit! Well, congrats.
Yeah.
Take a sip for me.
Yeah.
You got to
Let
make your
Morgan
book
Freeman
on
do the
Audible so I can
voiceover.
listen to it. What? Do a voiceover?
Okay.
Do a voiceover for Audible so I can listen to it. It's way better.
Yeah, get Morgan
Oh,
Freeman to do it.
I can see him voicing Ezekiel Freeman.
We were in space.
I will put this guy on the wall. He will be crucified.
And you yelled, ah!
Oh my God! Look out!
Stay
You thought
out of my way, Kevin Fisher. I can see.
you thought he was dead, but he wasn't.
Miss Daisy, what the hell are you doing in space?
We had a nice time on the desk.
Is this mic on? Hey, get closer.
Well, yeah. Well, the thing with the available arcs in this is basically, the whole Ezekiel Freeman arc. Yeah, Freeman. Yeah, that's available. The Amy Sales arc just finished up, and I was able to do something that I didn't get to do in the book when I had first published it. And that was introduce a character that wasn't going to show up until like book 2, book 3, and the character that I introduced, he don't fuck around. Like, he gets put against the wall like, you like that, and he just goes, all right, put me down. This suit costs more than your medals. And I was like, oh shit. Damn.
It would be more funny if he got slammed by the wall. He was just like, ah.
No, you know what? Okay, so the vampire arc is coming up. The prison arc, I actually did do a line. I put it on Instagram too, where like one of the characters has like blood rage. She grabs the main character by the throat, and he's like, "Let go of me!" And then he couldn't think of anything else to say, so he goes, "Harder, mommy." I was like, "Oh God, this is gonna be hilarious." And she's like, "What the fuck?"
Slams into the floor. Make sure you step on me.
Oh, it was so funny. He goes, "I'm sorry, I couldn't think of anything else." And she goes, "You could have thought of so many things to say." He goes, "That's easy for you to say. You were crushing my trachea." Like, it's looking very good. It's man, it's great to expand on this whole thing. And it's just book 1. Book 2's done. That's going to be on Kindle Vella.
But no Audible. I want to hear Audible, bro. I want you to describe it. Yeah.
And you need to put Dietrich into one of your books as a character.
Oh, that'd be great.
Make it a child's book too while you're at it. The illustrations can be crazy.
Smart kids. Yeah.
One page is just all red. You're like, huh?
Yeah. Just see like you see like Eric's character, like, yeah. It's like a chibi version of him. He got 2 big ass guns.
Don't give me ideas.
Great. Oh yeah, so yeah, it's looking very good. I think and I actually made an ad for it for this, and that'll be coming up once we actually do the audio for this one as well.
Fuck yeah!
Like we went hardcore with that audio for the premiere. Like, it was amazing how well it came out. 2 hours and 40 something minutes. Man.
Movie.
That's a lot, but you could go more. You could go longer.
Yeah, podcast, yeah.
We need to get to Lord of the Rings or Harry Potter status.
Yeah.
Or Red Bar status, 8 hours. Red Bar status, 8 hours of content.
Yeah.
I was like, Jesus Christ. Yeah. Like, that was one thing. Like, I think we're gonna start looking at more like drama too. Like last episode, we looked at the whole Bill Burr, Anthony Cumia from O&A shit. Like, we were talking about that. Like, oh yeah, we see why Anthony's like this. He's mad because Bill Burr sold out Fenway.
Oh jeez. All right, guys, I gotta catch you later. My old lady's texting me saying I gotta help out, so I'll try.
All right,
next Friday. I know, but I'll do it on laptop. Otherwise, I'll do it. I'll try off the main website, like you said, and try to hop on as soon as the beginning.
Yeah.
So I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for having me.
Alrighty.
Later.
No problem.
See you, man. Do that. That was a nice shocker.
God, I felt like over again. He was calling me emo.
Oh man, that was awesome. I think now we got movie news, like the Tenebris stuff. Like, episode 11 just came out.
Mhm.
I'm happy. I gotta do more promoting it. And also, let me do this because we got QR codes. You can read Tenebris by scanning the QR code
Do it.
on our YouTube and our Twitch.
Do it now.
Yes, hit that scan. Read Tenebris. Follow the story. It's gonna get crazier. It's already crazy.
Help this motherfucker out. Do it now.
Yeah. Now let's see what we got here. We got movie news. We got some more stuff too from movie. So Netflix is on some shit. You know, we got a lot of Netflix fuckery in this one. They're already thinking of remaking Squid Games Americanized.
There's a reason they had a dub version of it.
Yeah. And you know, the thing about it, like, I'm half and half because they got who is it? What's his name? David Fincher. He's gonna be directing it. And like, he's very good. Like, he did a very good remake of Girl with a Dragon Tattoo, but I'm just like, it's too early for this. Season 2 comes out next year?
Right?
I know they had to recast the old man.
Well, yeah, because I'm pretty sure that was his last show.
No, you know what? He ended up charged for like sexual assault in South Korea
He was a.
because he was an assaulter. Yeah,
How did that skinny motherfucker assault anybody?
it was like years ago, and the chick that he assaulted saw him in Squid Games and goes, "That's the guy that did it." I was like, "Oh shit!" So they arrested him. Like, he maybe should not have taken that role. But yeah, I'm so iffy on this Squid Games remake. But that's years down the line. That's how all these productions are.
We'll probably be in our 40s or 50s by then.
Yeah. Like, we're gonna look at like, oh, okay, it's done now. How funny it'd be
We're just talking to like our nieces and all that. Like back in my day.
yeah. If you remember Squid Games, they're like, yeah, we remember.
This is Octopus Games.
Yeah, it used to be a South Korean show. Okay, go to sleep, Uncle.
Where am I?
All right. So last week it was 17. This was the 17-year anniversary for Silent Hill the movie, one of the greatest video game adaptations for the time. They really captured the whole vibe of it. They even used the soundtrack from, I think, 2 and 1 for it. One of the greatest things ever. I got it on Blu-ray. I made sure to get it. Like, that is a great movie. CinemaCon screenings happened. It says CinemaCon was this week. That's Warner Brothers thing, Universal's thing, Paramount's thing. They announced a lot of movies. They showed The Flash.
Yeah, that one looks decent.
Yeah, they showed a new trailer for Transformers: Rise of the Beast. We're going to talk about that too. Let's just talk about it now. It looks great. I was in shock. They actually doing Unicron right, and I feel like Bumblebee's going to be mortally injured, or at least injured horribly.
He always dies or gets injured. That's his role.
Yeah, Scourge looks badass. I think Megatron might be in this one though, because they already showing him in the figures.
Megatron.
Yeah, and you know, that was a funny thing. Like, they actually used the actual actor in the last night that played Megatron. They used him in that.
Really?
Yeah, but he forgot how to do the voice, so he's like, okay, I'm gonna do a different version of it. One scene, he sounds like Dr. Claw or the Claw from Inspector Gadget.
Yes, Cybertron.
Yeah.
Get it.
He literally went, bring forth Cybertron. I'm like, oh god, no. Then he finally got into it. I'm like, oh, okay, that's great. So it looks great. Peter Dinklage is Scourge. That's horrifying.
Now I got Inspector Gadget's theme song stuck in my head. The cartoon version.
Let's see what else we got. Oh yeah, this is a funny Marvel rumor. I was laughing when I saw this. And it has to do with the whole what is it? The Jonathan Majors stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And we got more news on that. They're saying that Marvel is looking into a different actor for Kang the Conqueror because of all this stuff, and there's no proof that they are, because they're like really winging this whole thing. But the one thing they said they're looking into casting Ray Fisher as Kang the Conqueror. You know how I was laughing so hard at that. Because I'm like, hey, I got a picture of Ray Fisher. I could say, hey, I got a picture with Kang if that happens. And that was the funniest thing about it. And there's more stuff about the Jonathan Major stuff. We'll just talk about that real quick. Basically, like more surveillance stuff came out on his girlfriend. Like during the whole time she was at a club, like when they were trying to say, oh, he was abusing her and all that. Like he still got different little cases with these other people, but they're basically saying, yeah, she was not assaulted at all.
So who claimed that, like saying, "Oh yeah, he assaulted her"? Like who said it?
Honestly, I feel like it was NYPD, because even
Well,
like her text.
NYPD should be sued for making
Yeah,
false claimants.
yeah, and he lost his agent. The agency dropped him. He's lost several movie roles, and the text basically said like I was just, she was basically saying like, I know you weren't going to attack me and all that. You were just trying to stop and all that. And he was the one that called the police. We said that last episode. And it's so sordid, and like I'm hoping the other ones are just like, okay, yeah, these are frivolous as hell. He was mean to them. I'm hoping it's just that. If there's actual like proof that it was like, actually physical, put him in jail. That's basically how I feel about it.
Like honestly, that happens to a lot of famous people. They get accused of something that they never did.
Oh yeah,
and then they have to go through all this court bullshit, and then I have to deal with all the bullshit that goes with it just to be like, oh, it was a lie.
yeah. That's the thing that gets me about like I'm just like, you know what? If it happened, put him in jail. If it didn't, someone owes someone money. That's how I look at it. But yeah, so
Or
that's
put
the whole
them
thing.
in jail for false accusing.
Yeah, I honestly think that they really do need to do that. And of course, that's the whole thing with Jonathan Majors so far. Like they've actually stopped talking about it, like because everything's going through. One of his accusers already got like a protective order, and I was like, okay, maybe this is actually has some merit. Still don't know. Like it's
It could be all in that.
yeah, it's a roll of dice when it comes to this stuff. But some other stuff we gotta prepare for the content. This is why I ended up like stocking up like on episodes on Kindle Vella, just in case. The Writers Guild of America, which I'm not a part of, but I'm making sure like, okay, I had this stuff set up already before anyone calls me a scab or whatever. But I think it's just for screenwriters. But the Writers Guild of America may strike. They voted, I think, 95% to strike because they're missing out on money from the streaming and they're not getting paid as much. And also, Hollywood's looking into AI to write some of this stuff.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna lie. I tried some of the apps with the AI GPT or whatever, and like for making stories or giving ideas about stories, it's good.
Yeah.
But like if you're just gonna rely to make a whole script, you're gonna get a lot of words that are not even words, and you're gonna be like, what?
Yeah, you're gonna have to proofread AI. That's basically what it comes down to. Like I use Chat GPT for like online dating. It's still not working.
Love me. I can't. I am artificial intelligence. Why?
Like it actually did some pretty cool stuff. Like for like different like prospects I was looking at, like prospectful chicks. Like oh she has like this. Okay, she likes this. Write something like that so I can send to, and it actually sends a nice message. But yeah, that shit don't work. Yeah, so yeah, WGA may strike, so that means a lot of shit's gonna be put on hold. A lot of shit's gonna be canceled. Like if it goes through, yeah, there's not gonna be a Twilight series. Thank God. There won't
That'd
be
the only positive thing about it.
There won't be a DC universe by James Gunn if there's a writer's strike.
Okay, two things.
Yeah. And that's the thing about it that gets me. I'm like, oh yeah, we're back to that again. The writer strike. But yeah, that might happen in May. So that's something to be careful about. And more Netflix fuckery. And I saw this, the whole password thing, they're starting it up again. where you're gonna they're gonna get charged extra if you're not a part of a plan, if you're not in the same household. But also they're gonna kick you off Netflix if you're on different consoles like an Xbox, a PS5, a PS4, on the TV.
Why?
I don't know. Like let me find the article. Like it was such bullshit. I'm like, you could have just made more money by putting a lot of your originals on DVD, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like that's what kills me about it.
Like I'm still waiting for my copy of season 3 and 4 and 5 of Stranger Things. Still,
Yeah. It's like they fucking quit when it came to that. I'm like, you had 1 and 2. Where's 3, 4, and 5? Like 6 is coming out. That's the last season. And you got Rebel Moon coming out. I want to get that on Blu-ray. I want to get Fear Street on Blu-ray and Army of the Dead and Army of Thieves. Like there's some good movies. Here, let's see. This is from Discussing Film. I'm gonna read it. It's not. I'm just gonna read the headline. In their anti-password sharing efforts, Netflix will start blocking devices after a certain period of time that attempt to access an account without properly paying. And that's like that's
But
what Disney Plus does.
that doesn't make any sense because what if, like, say you have the account, right? You put it on your PS5, but you also put it on your phone. What would be the point of kicking people out of the PS5 when people use their phones more? So, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's the thing about it. It's so fucking nuts when it comes to this. And Netflix also and I thought they had scuttled this like way back in like 2010 or like not 2010, like 2015. I thought they scuttled this. They finally ended their DVD mailing thing. I'm like, took it long enough. Who was using that?
People were using that just to steal the movie.
Oh, how funny is that? That's like GameFly. I did that with GameFly at times. Oh god, I think that's why GameFly don't even want my business. Like, where's our games? Where's our games?
What games?
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about.
I was at the library.
Let's see what else. Okay, we have more movie news. Galaxy Quest is getting a show, and the thing about it is, they were supposed to get a show on Amazon Prime actually, and I think it was supposed to be just like the movie and whatnot, where it's a show within the show, and I think they're still going to go with that concept. It's going to be on Paramount Plus. Paramount's pretty good, but
It does have better movie selection.
it does. And Galaxy Quest as a series, I think it could be like one of the biggest things out there. Like it could be up there with like say the Orville, but more so a parody of the behind the scenes stuff and actually getting sucked into an actual real alien situation, just like the movie. Like it's gonna be hard to find the right people for it. Like who are you gonna get to replace Kirk Lazarus's actor, the great Alan Rickman? Like that's one thing. And I think the only person close to that, like some people are like, oh, Benedict Cumberbatch would be great in this. Nah, go with Tom Ellis. He ain't doing nothing. Lucifer's done.
Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman is Kirk. Just see him with the alien stuff on. He's just like, I don't want to do this. I'm so fucking tired of
that or Jack Nicholson.
Have him be the blue shirt that always dies in the show. And he's like, I don't want to die real life. Like, I think that'd be great. Like Galaxy Quest, like they were supposed to do it on Amazon Prime, as I said before, and it just never went anywhere. It's like they never knew what to do with it. But Paramount, like they probably know what to do with it. They probably have a lot of stuff. They have the resources. It's gonna be hard finding another villain that's like on level with Robin Sachs's Saren or Saris. Jack Black and everything. Halloween reboot. Jack Black is Michael Myers.
Yeah, you just see it now. Screepy deepy stab.
Lori. All right, let's see. All right, boys, season 4 has wrapped. That's great. I love that. That's basically it. Jeffrey Dean Morgan is in it. So this season is going to be great. That's one thing about The Flash I'm not looking forward to. Like, it should have been Jeffrey Dean Morgan instead of Michael Keaton. It should have been Jeffrey Dean Morgan. They should have really went it all in with the Flashpoint stuff, at least with that in regard. But yeah,
You can't have it all, Sibs.
I know. I'm trying.
Jesus Christ.
All right, let's see what else. We already talked about Jonathan Majors. James Wan, yes, the director of such gems as Malignant, is directing Dead Space. I'm looking forward to it. I'm hoping it's straight up hard R like Malignant was.
I wanted the guy who made Pan's Labyrinth.
Guillermo del Toro, he would be great, especially after Cabinet of Curiosities. Like, there's some great body horror in there. Yeah, he would have been great for this. It would have been so cool to see John Carpenter actually do it, but he was like, so I think they already got somebody. And we're like, oh no. That's how we were.
I would have been like, you could still help, damn it.
Yeah. You could do number 2.
We want you back.
You could make a better 3 than the games did.
Third one was decent.
Yeah. It was that was one thing I told my nephew about it. Like I said, you never played a co-op? He goes, no. He goes, if you're playing with somebody, one of the other characters gets the visions also. Like, it alternates. He goes, what? I'm like, yeah, it was pretty slick. Like, it was so horrifying. But this is a happy thing. As everyone looks at the headline, more Evil Dead movies are coming.
Is that a positive thing?
Yes. The whole thing, Bruce Campbell already said it. Sam Raimi has like a whole like Bible of Evil Dead movie scripts all ready to go.
I know, but I don't want them to kill this franchise. This is one of my favorite franchises.
Yeah, this new one was actually pretty well done. Like, I've heard great things about it. Who was it? Alyssa Sutherland, who's like the main Deadite in this one. They said she was like the best thing in it. Like, she's violent as hell. I was like, okay, I'll wait till it comes out. Steelbook comes out like in July. Steelbook. But yeah, so yeah, there's gonna be more Evil Dead movies, especially now. Like, if they keep going like where it's like semi-low budget, like this one was, it was only like $40 million to make. It already made back its budget. So like, if they keep doing that, I'm down.
I just don't want them to kill it like they did with Freddy and Jason and all that.
Yeah, and that was the thing about it. Like, I saw a great interview with the director of this one, where he was talking about the Necronomicons, like each one, like the Sam Raimi one, the Fede Alvarez one, and this one. He described it as like they're all the same, but each one's a little different because the story behind them is different, just by a little bit. Kind of like the synoptic gospels of the Bible. I was like, what? You piqued my interest. You're saying Fede Alvarez could come back? You're saying Sam Raimi could come back? Like, I'm hoping I hope they actually space it out though. Like, don't do another Evil Dead next year. Maybe a year after that. Like, every other
Let's
year.
make more video games.
That would be great. We do need more, like, where you're playing as Ash, play as these 2 new characters, like from the last one and this one. Just beating the shit out of zombies. Evil Dead zombies.
They're not zombies.
They're possessed demons. I know. Possessed demons. Wow. I know. They're like, but they're actually on the zombies level. You know that? They're just,
but they're technically not in that category though.
It's weird. It's such a weird thing. Like, I saw a whole diagram.
I know, it goes on for miles, bro.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, so there's the infected, mindless ones that wander around. Okay, that's Walking Dead and Dawn of the Dead and Day of the Dead. That's Romero ones. Then there's like there's Evil Dead ones where it's just like, okay, they're possessed people that like carve themselves up and all. Okay, that's the Ghost of Mars zombie. That's the Evil Dead. Okay, I see that. It's such a crazy diagram of zombies.
Then you got the fast zombies. Then you
Yeah,
got the smart zombies.
it's so nuts. And I think this is the last thing for our break. Some more stuff from the Ayer cut.
Oh
I got
no.
I gotta send it to you. I gotta send it to you. Cause you know what? We missed out on a Batman Killer Croc fight.
I know.
I saw the script, I read it. It's a nice quick scene. Batman looking for Killer Croc, and they have a nice fight in the sewer, and Batman breaks that damn arm of his.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, when it came to like the video games, when we first saw Croc in the video games, like Arkham Asylum, when
Yeah.
you're in the sewers jumping over the things on the things, and he's like jumping on the water to get you.
Yeah.
That freaked me the fuck out.
That scared the shit out of me. I was like, "Oh my god. Oh shit." Like, that was so horrifying. This like that part of the script, I'm like, "Oh, I hope that was shot. I hope it was shot." Because that explains why he had bandaging on in Suicide Squad. Like, because
Mhm.
his shit was healing. That explains that. Like, it's so cool that that's been the whole script got leaked actually. So not just the scenes that we talked about like past seasons, but other scenes as well. So that's looking good. Of course, we talked about the Twilight series.
Oh my god, Team Emerald.
Oh my goodness. If I hear from my 20-something-year-old niece, what team are you on, Uncle? I'm literally gonna go Team Volturi because I want them to kill Edward so bad.
I'm Team Nosferatu.
Yeah. Like that was one thing I heard on TikTok. Dude asked his boss, "Hey, which team are you? Team Edward or Team Jacob?" He goes, "Team Volturi. Got to keep these vampires in line." I was like, I didn't know that was an option. I should have said that when this shit was happening.
You got plenty of options. You got him, you got Nosferatu, you got Dracula, you got Van Helsing.
Yeah, you got the other werewolves and whatnot. And
Oh
then
yeah, that's true.
yeah, and that's the thing. They're not werewolves. They're literally like normal ass skin, like the actual skinwalkers. Actually, not like
Or as
we
some people would say, they're werewolves.
werewolves. Yeah, they're actual skinwalkers in the book and in the movie, but
Well,
we all just know them as
technically,
werewolves.
if you know your Native American history, werewolves are skinwalkers, just people that could transform into this giant dog.
Yeah, giant ass wolf. Like that
Yeah.
was a cool thing about it. Then of course, the love story. But yeah, the story. I think they would do better as a show anyway. Because again, like when I think you and I talked to Keisha about Twilight way back during the Halloween stuff, like she explained a lot of it to us. Like there's sub stories that they don't
Yeah,
really touch on.
explain the glitterness
Yeah,
when the sun hits them. Explain that. Why
that was
don't
the
they
thing.
burst into fire and explode like they usually do? Why are they like, oh,
Yeah.
I'm a
Oh, but
model?
that was the thing about it when I think what is it? The last one came out. Like they only explode when they get killed, when they get torn apart by each other. I was like, okay, that's actually cool.
Oh no, like stick to the script, you freaking whoever directed or created Twilight. I don't know who.
And this is the question for this episode. Well, episode 2, part 1, because after this, we'll be doing episode 2, part 2 next week. But this is the question for everyone. What other novels deserve the series adaptation? And I can already think of one already.
I can think of 5.
Yeah, I would love for them to reboot the Shannara Chronicles. That's one. And they could actually do it better now. They actually have the funding for it.
And they could do this one for Halloween, Sleepy Hollow.
Yeah, Sleepy Hollow would be a nice one to redo. Yeah, I love that show. I loved when Sleepy Hollow first came out. It was just it was foxified. They should have did more.
No, 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 I'm not talking about that show. I'm not talking about that show. This is a completely different Sleepy Hollow. This is like dark, gloomy, just
Yeah,
like the Tim Burton movie
yeah.
and the book.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like they could have actually did so much more with it, especially like if it was on Hulu, it could have been so dark, like Hellstrom dark. That was a great show too. But
Hululu.
the other one was that I was thinking of was Mortal Engines, and and that's the thing. I don't hate a lot of movies. That one I fucking despise.
Here's another one for you. 12 Monkeys.
You know they actually redid that.
Really?
Yeah, it was like 3 seasons long on Sci-Fi.
Never seen it.
Oh, it was good. They expanded on a lot of stuff. That was a good one. There's so many other books out there that can be done. I could definitely tell you another one.
World War Z.
World War Z would be a good one, especially with all the different battles. The other one I was thinking of, and it's the greatest thing ever by the great Terry Pratchett, Discworld. With
Is that a
death.
world where you throw discs?
No, it's a world that is just flying through space on a tortoise.
So it has something to do with Pennywise.
No. Like it's so much wild stuff. I recommend the books. They're very good. And Terry Pratchett, he also did Good Omens. And Good Omens, they did a very good job with as a series. You know, Neil Gaiman did the whole thing justice, like as the consultant on that. And you know, him and Terry Pratchett, they worked on that as a book, and it's a great series now. But Discworld, that was Terry Pratchett's baby. There's like I think 10 books. I might be wrong on that, or 5 books. And it has to do with a wizard apprentice named Rincewind. He's trying to stop a dragon from destroying the world, and death is helping him.
Why is it always a dragon? Why can't it be something else,
Oh, here's the thing about it, though. The dragons don't really exist. People actually conjured this up. They conjured it up. Like it's like they actually turned Discworld into a game way back when we were kids.
So it was sort of like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
Kind of. And that was the whole thing. Like death is like a main character in it as well. Like there's so much to it. It's a great thing. That would be a great series. They even tried to do it with Hogfather, which is basically like Santa Claus in that world. And death is like Santa Claus for that day. Because
how did that work out?
Oh, it was funny. Like there was
like, do they switch powers and shit, or
no? Hogfather went missing, and then Death is like, "Oh no." Okay, I guess I'm Hogfather, and he tells one of the characters, "You got to go find the Hogfather before everything goes out of flux." And he actually was a good Hogfather. Like he was giving kids gifts and shit.
But even if you touch him, he'll kill you.
No, that was the thing about this in Discworld. When death touches you, you're gonna die, but you're not dying by his hand. Like he basically, it's kind of like Dead Like Me in a way. Like he just makes you prepared for death, but you don't know when it's gonna happen. Like it's a very good thing. I would love to see Discworld done as a series. And let's see what else we got. Oh yeah, before we go, and this goes great for our segue into gaming news for next week. Markiplier, as we all know, Mark Fishbach, Markiplier is doing
or Marky Moo.
Marky Moo. Oh my god. He is starring and directing in an adaptation of the movie adaptation of Iron Lung, the game. So he is doing his first big movie.
I can just see it now. Water. It's so amazing.
I think he's gonna really do some great stuff with it. Like the whole we all talked about In Space with Markiplier, one of the greatest things ever. Great script. Almost won an Emmy. Almost. But yeah, so this I can't wait to see it. It's so stark. And I say that S-TierCast.
So cool.
Yeah, it is. It is so cool. Like we talked about Markiplier. Like we watched him when we were in college, or at least college age. Five Nights at Freddy's, Paranormal, Amnesia, The Darkest Sense, all these different games he played. And to see him get to this point, you know, we're in our 30s now. Like I'm happy for him. I applaud him for that.
Well, all the shit that he's been through with all his life, like, all the hospital visits, all the losses, all this stuff. Like, he deserves a break, and this is like his big break.
Oh yeah, this is the best thing to happen to him. And watch it actually get like some awards from like MTV and all that. And he's just like, all right, yeah.
MTV still does awards?
Yeah, they do, and it's still shit.
Uh, shocker.
Yeah. Like this, oh look, Avengers Endgame won again. What?
Who?
Yeah, several comic book movies after this.
That's like when the WWE announcer was like, the most famous person in the world, Bad Bunny. Me and my brother were like, we don't know this fucking guy. How is he that famous if we don't know him?
I didn't even know him. Like, he's big in the reggaeton thing, but I'm like, reggaeton is actually niche, kind of like how metal is niche now.
Sadly.
Yeah. Like, it's that's the thing that shocks me. But yeah, Markiplier is doing Iron Lung. I think he played that too. I gotta check it out. I don't think I saw that.
He did. He did 2 versions of it.
Man, he's done some great stuff like outside in YouTube that wasn't Let's Plays.
It's not like I'm one of his biggest fans or anything.
Yeah. It isn't like that I subscribed in 2012.
More like 2011.
Oh my god, you were in 2000. I got in 2012.
I started when he started. Like, I saw him on the first Amnesia film, or not film,
Game,
clip,
yeah.
and I was just like, this guy's funny.
Yeah. That was the funniest thing. Like, I was just watching like PewDiePie and Retsupre, which is like the most. They were brutal as hell when they did when they would stream their stuff.
Dude, I watched the 4 pillars of YouTube when they first started: Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, PewDiePie, and Cinnamon Toast Ken.
Yeah, Yami Mash was in there, but he wasn't a pillar.
Yeah, he was more like a tent.
Yeah, he was. He was a tent. Oh my god.
He was like the tent that hung on the pillars, to get you some shade. Like, hey, I'm here.
No, he was young Hercules from Disney. I will find my way.
Hey, don't you ever disrespect that song. That song is a banger.
I can go the distance.
Have you heard the metal version of that?
Years ago. Like, I heard the Oni Plays version.
Oh my god, don't speak that pedo's name.
Oni Plays?
Oh.
Oh, no, not Onision. No.
Yeah.
Hell no.
Yeah.
They say if you say Onision's name, he comes and tries to attack you.
Or you said it twice.
No, just once. He shows up and then he tries to sue you for bringing his name up.
Yeah, but you said it twice, so
ain't like it's Beetlejuice.
How do you know? Have you ever tried?
Oh my god. Well, I did.
Or did you say his name 5 times in the mirror?
I did the Candyman thing because the mirror's like right down. Oh god. All right, I think we're gonna.
Fun here.
Yes, we do. All right, this is gonna be the end of episode 2.1, 2.2 next week. I got the trip, and this will, of course, is available on YouTube and Twitch. All the plugs will be on the audio thing next week. Instagram, you know where to go. But yeah, this is the S-TierCast. We will be back next week for gaming news and music news. And gaming news, it's a shit ton of stuff. The whole thing with Microsoft and Activision Blizzard kaput by the UK CMA. Dead Island 2 is out.
Again.
Yeah, the Brits screwed us. Dead Island 2 is out. IGN with another video of crummy gameplay. Oh my god, Redfall fell for that one. Also talking about Unrecord, newest found footage game, not found footage. Was it cam game that's looks so damn realistic. But yeah, we'll be talking about all that stuff next week. part 2 in episode 2, part 2. I think I like this format a lot. And we will see you all next Friday, maybe with a guest. Who knows?
God, don't get me all excited for nothing. Jeez.
2 guests. How great would it be? Dietrich and my nephew.
Oh my god, 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 we're gonna get cast.
Leonard!
Oh my
That was perfect.
god.
I think are we still live? You better
Yes,
not
we're
be, man.
still live, dum dum.
No.